Stress disorder, the signature injuries of today's wars, and too few receive proper screening or care. Well, we're changing that. We're directing significant resources. I find that fitting and proper, a good way to kick off a weekend that serves to honor all the men and women who have worn the proud uniform of this country that we love. And each year we will voluntarily report to Congress when we have invoked the privilege and why. Because, as I said before, there must be proper oversight over our actions.
And anyone who says the contrary certainly would have to prove this. Any case, just one case, where the proper authority has not acted in a correct way, that the competent authorities have not punished anyone who has abused their authority, whether they be police officers, whether they be soldiers, or anyone else.
Recognize Justice Sotomayor's intellect, her integrity, and her independence of mind, her respect for the proper role of each branch of government, her fidelity to the law in each case that she hears, and her devotion to protecting our core constitutional rights and liberties.
We have been bold or deliberate as circumstances demanded, but our objective remains constant: to restore a more stable financial and economic environment in which opportunity can again flourish and in which Americans' hard work and creativity can receive their proper rewards. Mr. President,
as long as we've been around, we've been trying to unlock the mysteries of the universe and figure out our proper place in the cosmos and somehow make sense of it all. So while it is important and proper that we mark this day, it is far more important we spend all our days determined to keep the promises that we've made to all who answer this country's call. We've been fighting about the proper size and role of government since the days the framers gathered in Philadelphia.
So that's what we're going to do, is go back over this information, see if more needs to be published, and of course, in terms of the congressional hearing, make sure that proper cooperation is extended to it.
Currently in discussion in the National Congress is a bill of law, a draft bill of law aimed at providing for proper access to public information, setting clear-cut rules, and shorter time periods that would otherwise govern confidential documents.
No, I won't do it, because any attempt at a proper show of gratitude would only result in remarks too brief to recognize their contributions to our lives and too long for the audience to endure.
One of my biggest initiatives is making sure that kids like you all across this country are getting the exercise you need, and that you're eating the proper foods, and you're understanding how that's going to help you in so many different ways.
So that is also adversely impacting us in as much as it appreciates the value of our currencies, thus making our currencies in and of themselves a hurdle against the proper trade in goods and services, and ultimately changes our economies into an easy prey to deindustrialization processes.
One of the things that we're going to be talking about over the next several months as we debate the budget and government spending and the proper role of government is just, I want everybody to remember, I'm going to say this repeatedly, this is not an argument about taking from A to give to B.
On elections, for me, the greatest of my achievements eventually seen by the Afghan people will be a proper, well-organized, interference-free election in which the Afghan people can elect their next president.